But now it seems like the Democrat politicians are also going to endorse the criminal activity strategy. Listen to Chuck Schumer on TV threaten Republican voters with violence if they do not acquiesce to what the Democrats want.
We are mobilizing in New York. We have people going to the Republican districts and going after these Republicans who are voting for this and forcing them to either change their vote or face the consequences. This is a long, relentless fight that we fight every day. And I am confident that we will bring Trump's popularity, numbers, and strength down if we keep at it and keep at it and keep at it.
Now, I don't want to be an alarmist. I don't want to be known as somebody who takes things out of context. You guys can replay that clip and tell me, what can you deduce from what he said other than we will be intimidating and even getting violent with people who do not agree with us? And they called Donald Trump the threat to democracy. He also said the quiet part out loud, which I and many others have already suspected, which is these Republican town halls that the media are trying to portray as outrage and anger coming from the Republican constituency is nothing more than organized Democrat protesters taking up the entire room and heckling and berating Republicans to try to make it seem like what Donald Trump and Elon Musk are doing are just insanely unpopular across the board. And that's why some Republican Congress people have said that they're only going to do town halls now and verify that the people who are coming in are actually Republicans. And yeah, that kind of sucks for the genuine Democrats who want to come in and voice their opinion, but the Democrats ruined it, just like they ruin everything else. They're giant babies, they're upset, they're throwing a tantrum, and their problems are more important than everybody else's, so if they're not happy, then no one else can be happy. Listen to this white guy for Harris on MSNBC talk about how the Democrats need a leader with more vigor, with more fight to them. Watch.
She has modeled what Democrats are asking for Chuck Schumer, right? I think, which is to not be in a leadership role anymore. She stepped aside for Hakeem Jeffries, and I think that Democrats are yearning for somebody with more vigor, more vim, somebody that's ready to fight. Now, you can't beat somebody with nobody. We've seen this on a million Republican speaker fights before, so I don't know if Chris Murphy or Amy Klobuchar or one of these other people actually want to challenge Chuck Schumer. I think that's another question. To me, I just think my message to all of these Democrats on the Hill is, and Katie, you'll remember this from having covered Trump in 2015 and 2016. What did Republican voters say about Trump all the time? Anytime, establishment Republicans would complain about him, they'd say, but he fights. Like, that became a cliche about Trump. Like, oh, Trump might have used to, he might have used to be a Democrat, or he might not understand the nuclear triad, but he fights. We know he's going to fight. And the Democrats need somebody that can channel that. They don't have to be Donald Trump, but they have to show that they're going to fight. That's what voters want.
So as you can see, it's a full-blown French Revolution, Bolshevik takeover style mutiny. Donald Trump has the Democrats so discombobulated, they are now cannibalizing their own. He's got them so frazzled that they're not even focused on him at the moment. They're focused on destroying each other because the Democrats have created this 5-alarm fire, and their extremely unhinged Trump deranged base has eaten it up entirely, and now they are demanding results. The Democrats have galvanized a whole bunch of wannabe revolutionaries and now aren't ready to fight for the good old cause. Their vitriol and rhetoric already led to an assassination attempt of Donald Trump. If these people aren't careful, these out-of-control Democrats might start turning their outrage from the Tesla dealership to the Democrat leadership. Now, the last thing I want to show you is Senator John Kennedy. I'm absolutely a huge fan of his Southern vernacular. Represent all of us on the Republican side, just sitting back, eating our popcorn, loving this chaos in the Democrat Party.
Many Democrats are angry at Schumer. Among them right now, we've all seen the news. He's about as popular as chlamydia. But that to me says as much about the Democratic Party as it does about Senator Schumer. What it tells me is that the loon wing of the Democratic Party is firmly in control. Now, that's great for the Republican Party, but it's bad for America. These people are deeply weird. For example, no honest person whose IQ is above his age doesn't believe that biological sex doesn't exist, but they do. That's what I mean when I say they're deeply weird. Our Republican secret plan for dealing with the Democrats is called Operation Let Them Speak.
I think the Democrat Party approval rating is going to keep getting lower from here because you have a majority of the party that is denouncing these ridiculous terrorist attacks on Elon Musk. And then you have the younger portion of the party that is continuously advocating for resistance and fighting. So the supporters are eventually going to give the AOCs and the Jasmine Crockett's their shot at the leadership role. And they're soon going to find out that a bartender from the Bronx and a loudmouth ratchet lady from Texas aren't going to be the ones to save the Democrat Party, return them to a place of normality or common sense, and regain any of the support that they've lost. And they also aren't going to be the ones who are going to lead an effective fight or resistance. We warned them that Trump 2.0 was going to be different. He was cunning, he was clever, he understood how government worked, he put together an amazing team, and they are doing the bidding of the American people. The Democrats have apparently accepted that they don't want to be an actual political party that may have a shot at winning elections. They just want to be a loud, complainy, blue-haired party who ends up annoying and turning off every single American even more, that the shift to the conservative party just keeps on growing. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. And I will see you guys in the next one.